We're here at Infiniti of Fort Wayne today looking at this Infiniti Q60. This one's equipped with the 3.0 liter twin turbo, making 300 horsepower. Okay, so first impressions. This car has a really good throttle response to it. I have it in the sport mode, and the fit and finish of everything inside this car is really, really good. You have a touch screen here. It's honestly kind of like a tablet, something that you'll find at home. And the navigation screen is very clear. It's in a good spot. I like how the gauges look. I love how the steering wheel feels. Yeah, it feels overall very refined and very nice. And then, even not being the top of the line motor that you can get, the throttle response is really good. Highway driving, just got on the highway. I had it in sport mode. It felt a little tight. It was a little bouncy, but I clicked down to sport mode and it still feels a little firm, but it's not over the top. It actually is a pretty comfortable car to ride in down the highway. I love this interior. I love how the seats look. I love how everything flows. Everything just looks very, very nice. So I've been playing with a few things, trying to figure out if there's something I don't like about this car. I put it in eco mode, gave it some gas, and it did quick shifts like it should, to be fuel efficient. And I've driven other cars that when you put it in eco mode, it feels like the gas pedal just pushes back at you. This doesn't do that, which I actually like. It doesn't feel like it's trying to disrupt how you're driving. Let's check out the acceleration of this thing. It's got plenty. It's not a rocket, but it's not slow either. It's not bad. Not bad at all. Alright, here comes my favorite section of this road. We're in sport mode. Let's see how she does. Very, very confident and competent in the corners. And that was fun. It does it good. A lot of other people have complained about the steering feel, and honestly, it doesn't bother me one bit. It does everything I want it to. Now, no, it doesn't have the feedback of something like a Lotus or something like that, but it does everything you stinking want it to, and it does it well. I mean, you throw it into a corner, go to exit, and it drives so good. And I think what people are complaining about with the electronic steering is they know it's there. They know it's there, so subconsciously they're thinking about it, and like, oh, I don't feel any feedback when I hit this bump in the steering wheel. Which, okay, yes, that's that factor. But how many people are going to be driving this car on the track where you're definitely going to want that feedback? I don't think there's going to be many. So I do have one actual complaint about this car. It doesn't have paddle shifters, and to do the manual shifting yourself, you slide it over, and it's backwards. It's supposed to be back to upshift and forward to downshift. You're supposed to go with kind of the G's that you're pulling. Like if you're accelerating, it's pulling you back. You want to pull back to hit the next gear. And this, unfortunately, is backwards. And so ready for spirited driving, you really don't want to use that. You just want to put it in drive and keep it in drive. It'll do everything just fine for you. So, one complaint, not really that huge of a deal because you have drive. So, alright, so I just tried out the stereo. I think it sounds great. A lot of you have been asking me, how does the stereo sound? How does the radio sound? And usually I don't take the time to test that out because I don't have a ton of time with these. But this one, I think it sounds great. It had a great sound. So, overall, I really like this car. As a coupe, I think it's great. I think it's really good looking. I love the LED headlights and the tail lights. I really, really like how this car drives. I think it handles really good. And if you're one to get hung up on the electric steering, you know, just go drive it. See if that really bothers you, because it doesn't bother me at all. I think this car is a great GT car. It's a car that you can jump in and go for a long road trip, look good doing it, and enjoy doing it as well. I want to thank Infiniti of Fort Wayne for allowing me to do this review today. Please check the description below for a link to their website. Don't forget to subscribe and find me on Facebook and Instagram as Carguments. Thanks for watching.